Hey, Funko lovers, welcome to the Funko Friends podcast. I am your host, Johnny Funko, and my co host, Sam, and my in house moderator, D of a Kind.
All right, we are back from a bit of a hiatus, and we are back not one, but two amazing guests, Da Proper Popper and Sim1, who will be here very, very shortly. But for now, we are joined by Da Proper Popper. Thank you so much for coming on.
Pop crew, what it do? Hey, it's your boy, Pop Pop. What's going on, man?
Nothing. How are you today?
I was good until I found out that y'all were non-believers. Like what? Come on, man. Justin Bieber, he been cold since he first came onto the scene. I'm just playing. I didn't like that, yeah, baby stuff and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After he pretty much made Boyfriend, and then the remix came on and had rappers on it, I was like, oh, okay, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, it's funny. I like some of his like newer stuff, like 10,000. I know 10,000 Hours isn't new, but I can't stand Peaches. I'm sorry to those people that are like, I love Peaches. I'm sorry, I don't like it.
You're tripping. No, but it is definitely like a weird version of Justin Bieber because he's like over there cussing and talking about bitches and stuff. It's like, weird,
I found once he got married, he kind of matured a little bit, but.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, definitely. He almost had to. You know what I mean? He was like almost getting shunned out of the U.S. and everything. So it's like, what's going on, Horror Collector Fiend? That's my boy.
Yeah, what's up, Horror Collector?
What's going on, y'all? Are you a Heat fan?
Are you a Heat fan?
No, I'm a Miami.
Oh,
Miami Heat.
Yeah, Miami Heat. Yeah.
You not understanding this? Miami Heat fan. Oh man, it's all about the Bucks. Bucks in 5.
I don't even watch much of the NBA. I just find it so rigged, but
no,
yeah.
It's not everybody's cup of tea. I'm not like a big NBA. I don't follow everybody. I follow my teams. I'm a Packer. I'm a Colts. I'm a Bucks fan. I'm a fan of my team, my city. The only thing I make an exception for used to be the Lakers because I was a Kobe fan, but then he passed away, and then now I'm no longer a fan of them. But and then I like the Colts because I'm like 6 hours away from there.
Yeah,
and I grew up as a Peyton Manning fan, so I'm pretty much like
nice.
He's like the greatest quarterback of all time. Yes.
No, I mean Tom Brady is, and I was a Patriots fan, but
that's bandwagoning kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just to say, oh, I'm a Patriots fan because they're like got all these rings, right?
See, it's funny because a buddy I went to school with, he was like the biggest Bengals fan, and I'm like, well, I'm a Patriot fan. He's like, oh, you're such a bandwagoner. You're a bandwagoner. I'm like, dude, shut up. Your team's garbage.
Like, let me say this much. I will say, like, Bengals, like, got the coldest uniforms to me. Like, they legit got the coolest uniforms, bro.
I only like the orange ones that they wear, but that's just me.
Oh, the full orange, not the white ones, right?
No. Like the orange.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
I agree with that. Why are you so quiet over there, bro?
He knows nothing about sports.
Yeah.
He knows nothing about sports.
He said, I'm a Miami Heat fan, man.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Arcade's here. Oh, boy.
What's up,
Arcade?
Oh, goodness gracious me.
Yeah, I like the setup behind y'all, man. So y'all like hip-hop. From what I can see, just below the light setup right there, I can see your little hip hop section over there.
Yeah, it's more all that whole section's music.
Yeah, it's music. Yeah. The first ones I initially see is Lil Wayne because that's my favorite, artist right there. That's the first one I seen. That's cool, man.
It's funny. I hear all these rumors. Like, I've heard them since I was a kid, and I don't hear them much anymore. But they're like, yeah, Lil Wayne's dead, man. Like, he got shot or something. I'm like, well, Lil Wayne didn't die, man. Like, he's just irrelevant now.
Bro, stop it.
Do you know those rumors I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I never hear those. I never hear any of that here. But Lil Wayne did not fall off. It's just he stuck to the lane that suits him the best. He didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a lyricist, and people nowadays just like the beat and they like flow. You know what I mean? Like, they don't like lyrics anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the difference. You know what I mean? You're gonna say, "Oh, Lil Wayne is falling off because
You don't
maybe
hear
because right nowadays people almost dumb themselves down for the music we have out nowadays. You know what I mean? Because that's what's yeah, I mean, back in the day, square dancing was popular. It's not now. So it's like, what? We not do-si doing over here? What's going on? So, I thought we was all do-si doing. No tap dancing going on. What's happening?
the
What's up,
river
Tap
dance.
No river dancing. Come on, man. Oh shoot. So what part of Canada are you guys in? I heard it's the good part, is what you said, right?
Mississauga, which is
We're not
outside
getting
of
shot.
Toronto.
He said we're not getting shot.
No, we're not at Jane and Finch. Well, I won't go there, but no, Mississauga.
That's what it's called, Mississauga?
Mississauga or Peel region.
Is that all one word, Mississauga, or is that like split up?
It's all one word. Mississauga. Nailed it.
That is crazy, bro. Yeah. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's like 5-6 years ago, it was like the murder capital of the world. You know what I mean? It's like, but it's way better now. It's not anything crazy like it used to be. Like, and obviously, it's gotten way better. Like,
Yeah.
And then just like any place you go to, like there's a good side and there's a bad side. You know what I mean? So like that's the kind of part that kind of gets misconstrued with Milwaukee. Everybody's like Milwaukee is this and that. It's like Milwaukee is good if you're on a certain side of town, and it's bad on a certain side of town. That's every place you go. You know what I mean? I mean, you could be in Beverly Hills or in Florida, the good part of Florida, and in all these nice places, and still get shot. You know what I'm saying? People forget that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could be at a celebrity's house, which I'm sure they live in a good spot in. They're a celebrity, and still get shot. You know what I mean? It's just luck of the draw.
Yeah.
Hi, Slim Comics and more. How are you?
How are you?
What's going on? Yeah, if you guys haven't subbed to the proper popper, you can go over there and pop that notification bell, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, I just hit your link.
Yeah, I seen it. That's what made me plug myself. I saw it. What's happening, guys? So what's the weather like over there? Where you guys are at?
It's really nice right now. Next week it's raining all week.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's raining from Friday to Saturday.
Yeah, it's raining right now. It's like I would say in the 50s or 60s right now with rain.
Hey, Bees Popping, how are you today?
Bees Popping, what's up?
Bees Popping. Is he coming on with us in a few weeks? I think
I have to talk to him about that and work it out because he's from Australia, so our times are different.
Oh yeah, the times. I mean, even our times are different because is it 2-hour difference or 1 hour difference?
It's an hour.
It's an hour, I think.
Because what was crazy is when I was coming on just a couple of minutes ago, and I went to your link, it said that you guys will be live in 2 hours, and I'm like, what? Like, is it a 2-hour difference? But then I saw that y'all posted obviously 6 p.m. EST, which is only an hour difference from us. But it said on the thing it was 2 hours away, so it'll notify me in 2 hours.
Yeah, my StreamYard's glitchy. Like when I put the right time, it throws it off. I don't know why.
It goes to Los Angeles time. Like right now, it says 3:10 p.m. Like,
oh, see, that's what's crazy. That's probably why it has that weird thing. You know what I mean? So that's gonna throw people off. Like people are like, what? They said they're gonna be live at this time, and then all of a sudden, maybe your viewership or whatever gets kind of messed up because of that.
Yeah.
Because people might go, oh man, I'm ready now to watch it, but I'm not ready in 2 hours, or I gotta work in 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is.
Hey, James Gippy. Hopefully I said that right.
Gippy.
Gippy.
Or James Gipe. I don't know.
And now every time he comes on, I'm gonna think of that.
Gipe, what's going on, bro? Yeah.
Hello, Gipe.
Hello. Yeah, that's funny, man.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy.
Hey, Beef Poppin'. How's it going?
Yo, Sim1 is here, y'all.
Oh, is she here now?
She just entered the building, man.
Oh, Elvis has entered.
There you go, back.
Hello.
I literally just got out the car from work.
Literally.
That must be a nice commute. Wow, that was quick.
I drive pretty fast, but you know.
Okay, I'm not the only one. Yes.
Yeah.
You actually got off at 4:30. Where have you been? I'm
I was
playing.
at Target afterwards. Yeah.
I'm totally kidding.
I'm sorry,
All
guys.
right.
I have to eat while we do this because I'm
Okay.
starving. So I'm just all over the place. Just to let you know.
So,
Good.
let's see what she's eating first. I'm more interested in this right now.
No, babe, you need to get on them because
What?
they're non-believers.
Of what?
They're believers.
Believers.
Yeah. It's like what? How? Wait, how, Sway?
They don't like Justin Bieber.
Well, they like his newer stuff. They don't like Peaches though.
The only song I like by Justin Bieber is the one where he does it with Skrillex and Diplo.
Of course it is. You need to open your mind. Are those Cheetos?
Hot fries.
Oh, okay.
Chester's hot fries, so it's the Cheeto guy,
Oh.
but
Yeah, that's why I was like that. Oh yeah, that's the oh yeah guy.
what am I? Hey, are you guys into these? Are you guys into the soda can figures?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting into that. Don't worry.
'Cause
We're getting into the hard hitting questions.
Okay, cool.
All right.
'Cause I haven't seen too much of those, on your guys' channel yet.
So first up, how did you guys kind of come up with your names, like Dub Proper Popper and Sim1?
Okay, so the proper popper, I actually made that way before I even I've been collecting since 2014, so I kind of didn't actually go live with my YouTube until when was that? September of 19. Yeah, 2019. So I just kind of I used to do WAFs and stuff in this group, and I kind of wanted to have a persona. And when I was thinking of if I ever did YouTube, I was gonna dress up proper, and I was gonna call myself the Proper Popper. But then I was like, you know what? Let's put a little twist on there so it's not so, or it's a little bit more original. If somebody types in the Proper Popper, it's gonna be easier to find than the Proper Popper. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's kind of how I went. And then I'll let her explain hers. I invited her name.
Well, yeah. So it's a movie called Sim1. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but it's a play on names because if you look how Sim1 is spelled out, that's also my real name. But my real name is not spelled like how it's supposed to be spelled. So
Okay.
usually Simone is spelled Simone. That's not how my parents decided to spell my name.
So hers is spelt like salmon, except with no L.
Yeah.
So it's you know what I mean? So it's SAMON. And the reason why we came up with Sim was because I seen this movie, like we were saying, called Simulation, or it's called Sim1, but it stood for Simulation 1.
Yeah.
And it's a movie by with Al Pacino in it. And and then I just was like, hey, let's create a handle for you because we used to play off our Xbox. So I was like, let's create a handle for you so it's not just basic, you know what I mean? Let's change it. And then I was playing around with stuff and I was like, and then instead of writing Sim with a SIM, let's do it with a S1M. You know what I mean? Just to kind of twist things up a little.
Al Pacino. Hooah!
So, okay, well then in retrospect, how did you guys come up with your names, Johnny and Sam?
Yeah, you want to go first? Yours is a lot more interesting than mine.
Oh man.
I came up with my name because one of my exes used to call me Johnny Bravo, and I was like, okay, Johnny was always a thing for me. Because my name is actually Jonathan, so everybody called me Johnny. So I was like, Johnny Funko just sounds clean,
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, and I was actually surprised in trying to find your guys' information, going through YouTube. It was actually easy. It was the first thing that popped up when you type in Johnny Funko. I thought maybe that would be, a little bit difficult to try to find you because how many people probably have Funko written in their name? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna be easy to find, but it's actually easy to find your stuff.
Yeah.
Hi, mother.
Hi, John's mom.
Hey,
Hi.
it's Miss Funko. Hey.
Mrs. Funko.
Mommy Funko.
Mommy Funko. Sam is just my name. That's all there is to it. Like, it's funny because we joke about it, right? Because when he does his videos, he'll be like, "Hey guys, it's Johnny Funko, and I'm here today with Sam."
It's like you're basic.
Right.
Yeah, like I shouldn't make a joke out of this or anything, but I'm kind of like the ugly redhead stepchild. And Sam, this is Sam.
Here's Johnny Funko, and there's Sam. You know.
That's how I feel with the Proper Popper sometimes, honestly. Like when we're doing videos, it's like it's the Proper Popper, and I'm like, someone, like I'm just here doing my thing, you know?
Yeah, but it's energetic. And Sim won, and you're like, "Hi," but this is Sam. Or I can do the queen.
It is cool because even when we do like the over top view, when we're like doing our videos and you don't see our faces, you just see our hands playing with stuff. It's cool because even the intro, like when we're doing our calling our names, like we have our own gestures, and then she does like the whole like Sim one, you know what I'm saying? It's like cool because you can tell like it's really two different, you know, it's two different people talking, and you know we got our own little thing. It's cool.
Yeah. So what kind of made you guys want to create a YouTube channel?
He's always wanted to. He just never had the balls to like actually just do it until he met me.
Well, no, it actually came down to more than that. I wanted to be official going on to YouTube. I wanted to have my own logo. I wanted to have,
you still didn't do it until
you know, a
met
good
me.
camera. I wanted to have all of that stuff. And then my buddy Sterling, he literally, the guy that made the intro, like the camera work for the intro, he literally was like, hey, why don't you like actually do a YouTube channel? And I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna do that until I have like a really good camera, or I have you here every day recording me in my house. You know what I mean? And he's like, I'm not doing that part. And then so I'm like, well then, you know, I gotta invest in some stuff. And then when I got with Sim, she pretty much was like, yo, like actually launch this shit. And then it was perfect timing because I had a really good box as my first ever video, you know, and I ended up pulling a grail my very first video. So I was like, dope, like this is a hit, let's do it. You know, so
sweet.
Kind of.
So, yeah. So what are some YouTube channels that you like or kind of look up to?
Johnny Funko. You know,
Kiss ass.
like what kind of channels like kind of like influenced me a little bit, or like kind of like more so who we really like do a lot of work
kind
with?
of both. Like which ones do you like to watch that aren't all about Funko, and which ones kind of just kind of look up to and be like, I want to be like Johnny Funko when I grow up?
Okay, so my answer is really short, so I'll go first.
Okay.
I honestly, he's way better than me. I do not have patience or the attention span to watch anybody's YouTube video. So I feel bad, but as long as he watches it, then I can say we watched it. You know what I mean? But I really don't, because with the kids and work and stuff, I just don't have the attention span to watch it. But I don't have anyone to really aspire, because everybody has their own flair, their own thing that they do. I just like the different ideas that the community comes up with. But I think that if we try to aspire to be like someone else, we kind of lose ourselves in it and our flavor. That's kind of my take on it. But I mean, there's a lot of interesting channels that we like to follow. I can't think of any off the top of my head.
So my thing was, you know, like I said, I used to do, you know, WAFs and stuff like that. So I wasn't never really trying to follow people on Funko. I literally was just following certain groups that would help me get Funko Pops. You know what I mean? Like when the latest crop is gonna be. But then when I started looking it up through YouTube, like the main people were obviously Top Pops. You know what I mean? And then I mean, that's everybody's like, he's literally like the holy grail of like Funko Pop videos. You know what I mean? I feel like he's the person that really everybody like started off watching.
Kind of annoying, so I didn't like. I just really hate when he has him on the TV. Like he'll have him on our surround sound in the house, not just on a regular TV. So it's like
I respect the hustle because he started off with like recording on like we do. You know what I'm saying? Like he started off recording sitting down, cross-legged with a phone propped up, against something. You know what I mean? It was like, and then it created this big old thing.
But his creativity is unmatched, so I do give him that. It's kind of hard for me to listen to.
The most craziest things, like, oh, let me dip a Funko Pop in vinegar and see what it does. You know what I mean? Like that creates sparks and interest. But beyond that, then I went into watching Franchise Kicks, and Franchise Kicks, he is a known flipper. Like he literally just buys Funko Pops to sell them. You know what I mean? And have good content. And so like that got me going. Like, okay, like that's a pretty cool way to look at it, because most people hate flippers, but and I'm one to not really like flippers sometimes. But without flippers, you wouldn't have the value of the Funko. So that's pretty much it. We like our we have channels that we really do a lot of business with, and we really, helped us out, helped us grow. We have a lot of friends in here, like Mama J, she got us our first 80 subscribers, and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of people out there that we owe a lot of gratitude for.
So kind of sticking to the whole Funko thing. Do you guys remember your first Funko Pop?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or Pop, sorry.
So obviously, when I met him, I had no idea what the hell a Funko was. So
same with him, man. Same with him.
When I came into his home, it's literally like how it looks back here, but it's around the whole house. So we have Funko Pops everywhere.
That just happened.
After a while, I kind of, I just got into it. But he gifted me my very first Funko Pop, which was it the Invader?
You gotta tell me, because it's your first Funko Pop.
I want to say it was the Coca-Cola bear, because that's who I worked for Coca-Cola when I first met him. But I want to say Invader Zim.
It was Invader Zim. That was the first one. It was an Invader Zim Hot Topic exclusive.
I love Invader Zim.
With Gurr, yeah. So I got her that, and then
it was the bear. Okay.
And then it was the Coca-Cola bear, because I was like, hey, you got one at home, and then I'll give you one to have at work, have a little flavor, have a little desk, prop. My very first Funko Pop, I went to Arizona, and I went to this like record store there, and they had a whole bunch of wrestling ones there, and I'm into wrestling, my wall of wrestling, but so I pretty much was like, hey, let me get Sting, which is right here, the black and white version. You can't see him because of the glare, but that's my very first Funko Pop. And I traveled from Arizona all the way back, and at that time it was 2014, 2015 or something like that, and I wasn't like really collecting at that time. I wouldn't consider myself collecting it. I just got it, and I was like, hey, this is cool. And I took it out of the box and everything, and then once I found out that they can generate value at some point, I pretty much I always saved stuff. You know what I mean? Like if a box looks cool, I saved it, whatever, and then it was still good enough to put together.
Nice.
Hey K&L, how are you today?
Yo, K&L, you're not playing off 7 strings and whatever that profile.
Well, maybe it's L from K&L.
No, that's not L. That's Law. Law is his girlfriend.
She could be on the account.
Oh, she could be on the account. That would be crazy.
Saying.
Yeah. Maybe he's gonna pull seven strings of whatever on the other one.
And then they'll talk to each other in the chat.
Right.
So going kind of to the other side, do you guys remember your first soda pops? I laugh if it's the Cheeto one.
No, the very first soda pop that we got was from the very first WonderCon. We actually didn't get just one, because that con dropped. Let me see.
I don't even remember, to be honest. I'm just so addicted to sodas now. I can't even remember where we started.
That con, I know for a fact, dropped a Skeletor, and I think it dropped He-Man at the same time. But it dropped like 2 or 3 of them. We bought all of those, first day. And those didn't come with chases. They were literally, one of 2,000 or one of blank. You know what I mean? So they didn't. Yeah, we were fans right from the beginning. Mm-hmm. I don't even think we bought any pops when that con came out. We're like, hey, we got to get this, and then we ended up missing the Coco that came out for that con, the Coco Funko Pop of Miguel, and I ended up getting it later on. But at the time, we just really wanted to get the sodas. So yeah, we're big sodas. I would say we're bigger soda fans than we are Funko Pop.
No, I would say I'm a bigger soda fan than Funko Pop. I don't know.
I just like we love the mystery aspect of it. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a gambling addiction, mm-hmm. We're validated to this Funko.
Right. We get to say, hey, it's not gambling. It's a mystery. That's all it is.
Of course.
Hey, Gaming with Cove.
Gaming with Cove.
Hey.
What's up, everybody?
Gary's Movie Emporium. Sounds like a big box store. Gary's Movie Emporium.
Right, that sure does. Maybe he's got his own theater or something like.
Yo, I wouldn't be like.
Hit us up with some tickets, bro.
Rival.
Hit us up with some tickets, bro. We'll come see Fast 9.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite store to shop at for Funko Pops or sodas or what have you?
We can't find any sodas in stores.
We can't find no sodas in stores.
Unless we go like 4 hours away up north.
Right. So that's what's kind of crappy for us because of us being such soda fans.
But what's your favorite store?
It's hard for it to
You go on tangents a little bit.
I do go on tangents. But favorite store to shop in?
I would say Hot Topic has been a pretty good store throughout COVID, at least, with their procedures, how they handle things. Every time we've gone to a release, we've been able to grab it, which is nice, especially for our store and location. Because a lot of people have to fight and struggle for Hot Topic. Right. So I would say because of the convenience for us, for me, Hot Topic and Target. Target is a good one. Yeah,
I think both of those are good ones. Those are probably the same thing with me because we have opportunity, like she said, to go and wait in the lines and get those. Like the Gerard Way that just came out for Hot Topic, we were able to wait in line and get it. Mm-hmm. But I did actually miss out on one pop. Like she tried to make it seem like we get them every time. I missed the Nacho Libre when it came to Hot Topic, and I was mad because I was like, "Damn, I really wanted to get that chase for my dad," and then never got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so someone in the chat asked me if I have Loungefly, and I have tons of Loungefly. Let me go grab some.
That's just 3 of them.
Yeah, I have a ton more.
Oh, is that what that is? I always just thought they were like Pokemon backpacks. I didn't know there was a name for it.
It's actually made by Funko.
Yeah.
It's called Loungefly.
Oh, okay.
They got their own special little metal tag, and usually it's right here in the front, but obviously he got to show off his face. So yeah, there's a couple of different ones. There's that one. This is the one. This is your newest one, right? This one I got you for Mother's Day, I think.
Yeah.
Coco right here. And then where do they put they put it on the side here. Yeah, these are. I mean, they're really nice bags.
So bees pop it. I mean, if you ever want to send me a wallet, my 30th birthday is coming up.
Shameless plug.
Yeah,
30.
We don't have Targets down here, unfortunately.
I forgot you're in Canada.
Right.
We have Toys
R Us.
Yeah. We have Hot Topic.
Okay. No. Wait, sorry, not Hot Topic.
Target.
Target.
Yeah, you said that.
Did I say?
Yeah, you said we don't have Target. We have Hot Topic. We have
Hot Topic. We have Toys R Us. Yeah, we have
some good stores. Yeah, Toys R Us didn't close here. I'm surprised. But
do you guys have like Walmart?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, the Walmart memes. I won't go into those. But.
So in asking us where our favorite place is, where's your guys' place to go and shop today?
Hot Topic for me.
That's where he got his first pop from.
That's where I got my first pop from, Barney Stinson. Or if you guys are How I Met Your Mother fans, Swart, wait for it, Lee.
Yo, I absolutely love that. I'm mad that I missed Robin Sparks when she dropped because that's like I love that episode. That episode was freaking awesome, and I missed it. And now it's worth I think $65 or something.
like $70. Are you talking about this young lady right here? Kobe
Yeah, that
Smulders?
young lady right there.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Got the camera.
Here's the thing. I think I got every other pop besides Bakugo from that whole line.
Are you excited for How I Met Your Father?
No.
Why?
I do not want to get into that.
Wait, How I Met Your Father?
Yeah.
Hillary Duff is supposed to be the female of the scenario story of How I Met Your Father. So she's the wife of the. Yeah, they're doing a twist. Yeah.
Hey, I'm excited
So
for that.
basically, Hillary Duff is playing Sophie, and she's telling how she met her father through like the world of dating apps, and it's going on in New York City. No, I do not want to watch it because what she did was she went on, I think it was Instagram she went on. Oh, I got so mad at this. I could go on, but anyways, she was like, "Where's your suit? Suit up." I'm like, "Okay, you are not Neil Patrick Harris and you are not Barney Stinson. You need to just shut up." The only reason you get this show is because there's no Lizzie McGuire reboot. So
why not?
like, but anyways, that's
I'm Lizzie McGuire.
yeah, but no, I'm not excited for it unless they bring Barney back because I'm gonna give away the show that those haven't seen it because remember, kind of at the end, he's like, remember, Girl 31 got pregnant. And I'm like, if you can make it into that and you bring back Barney or Neil Patrick Harris, whatever you want to call him, then you'll have an interesting show. Then it would work. But if your reboots and spinoffs never work, so
yeah, they rarely ever do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Terminator 2 was Fast 9. Like what? How's it get all the way
They're
to
going
nine,
into
bro?
space right now.
They're
Like,
going
come
into
on,
fucking
stop.
space, bro.
Stop.
What's next, bro?
It's the same with Die Hards. Like they're making another Die Hard called McClane.
Wait, no.
You can't talk about that. You can't talk
Die
about
Hard
that.
is one of my favorite Christmas movies, and yes, it's a Christmas movie.
Thank you.
It's not a Christmas fucking movie. I'm gonna make this a thing until the day I die. It's not a Christmas movie.
It's funny because my boss and I we have walkie-talkies and everybody can hear us. And they'd be like, by the way, I think Die Hard 3 was better than Die Hard 2. He's like, dude, you're dumb. You're dumb. Die Hard 2 was so good. The one where they're in the airport. I'm like, yeah, so bad. Like Die Hard 3, they're in New York and they're going around and they're like figuring everything out.
That's Samuel L., right?
Yeah.
That's
number 3 has Samuel L. Yeah.
That's the best one. The one with Sam is the best one.
Yeah.
Hey, Elroy McMillan.
Now I gotta watch all of them again.
What's going on, Elroy? Yeah,
I've seen all of them, but the last one's not good.
Hey, all the Fast and the Furious and their spin-offs has been good. You know what I mean? Hobbs and Shaw is good. All of those have been good, so it's kind of cool to see that grow. But I wish they would go more back into their roots of being like car-based. You know what I mean? Because that was the main thing, like street racing. You know what I mean? And then it's like now it's like we're saving the world 8 times.
Yeah, like how many times can Bruce Willis save us from aliens or asteroids? Like enough, Bruce. We get it. We got you.
He can save me any day. It's okay.
It's the same as Sylvester Stallone. The guy's done 100 Rambos, 100 Rockies. Like, we get it. Adrian, like, we get it. We got it. Yeah, we got it.
Dude, you probably just lost like 10 subscribers talking about wrestling.
There's going to be a lot of dislikes now.
I just subscribed, you guys. Sorry. I wasn't subscribed.
Die Hard 1 and 3 of the. Thank you. I thought I was like, what?
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to D of a Kind. She is my wife. She has her own channel.
She's back and now moderating.
Oh, that's your wife. Hi, wife.
Oh, I see. You know, in the thumbnail, you had her picture, so I thought maybe she was gonna be the person on screen with us.
Sam doesn't have it.
Not that we don't like Sam, but it's and Sam,
Yeah. Fine. Okay, the comment of the day is going to Gary's Movie Emporium. Too bad Bruce couldn't save his hairline.
Oh,
I mean, he doesn't look bad, though. He doesn't look bad. There's a lot of people who should just keep the hairline that's bad. He looks good, though.
Yeah, he does. He does actually look better bald. Like,
yeah, because
yeah.
I've seen him in his in older stuff he did when he was first starting with hair, and I'm like, yo, John McClane, you got to lose the hair, buddy. Like,
he's already going bald. Like, he was already bald back here. So what's the point of having something here in places and some not?
Just doing Trump, trying to keep it alive.
I'm telling you, if I start going bald right here, I'm cutting all the hair off.
I hate when men do that. Like, they got the side and they got. I was like, you're bald. Just shave it. Shave it.
Right, dude said, you know what? I'm bald right here, so I'm just gonna grow the front and just lay it back.
I'm just waiting for him to just.
Yeah, my dad's got the same hairstyle, but he's got no hair up here. So he wears a hat, and it looks like he's got a lot of hair, but he doesn't. Because he does, but he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's confusing.
It's the same with Prince William. Is it Prince William? Yeah, the one that has next to no. Like, shave it, dude. Like, you're married to Kate Middleton. You got 100 kids. You're not going out anywhere. Like. Like, come on, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, so back to the questions. What Funko Pops do you want to kind of see released in the future or haven't been released yet?
Oh, okay. Well, we actually did a top 10 video this year of Pops that we want to see. One line I did want to see actually came to fruition. I really wanted to see Married with Children, and then they came out, so I was excited. I really want to see, and it's one that she wants to see. She got me into it. I want to see Mayans come out.
Oh, Mayans MC,
yeah, Mayans MC. I want to see more, or at least some remake, commons or something of Sons of Anarchy. You know what I mean? Because those other ones, they're just so hard to find. You know, whether it's in good condition or value wise, like they're so hard to get. So the average person doesn't really get to get those and purchase those and have them in their collection. So it'd be kind of cool to have those. Like we said, we did a top 10. We did a whole top 10 on this.
They should do more like, I said something about like a Joker, Harley Quinn 2-pack Blacklight pop kind of set thing. I know they have separate ones, but like a movie moment or like a car something, Blacklight, that would be dope. Obviously, they just came out with the Ghost Rider one, but before then, I don't know. I like Diamond too. I think one I had said was Brett Favre's Diamond, because that's one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time.
What are they gonna diamond on him? They're just gonna glitter up his jersey
it don't
number.
Matter.
Like,
he's just made of like awesomeness, so it's okay because it's glitter. Oh yeah,
I love your enthusiasm, but I'm like, what? No, I want to see one of those giant ones, whatever that is, 18-inch. I want to see an 18-inch flocked Chewbacca.
Ooh, that's what I want. What are you kind of scary?
Right. I got the 6-inch right here. Let's get this guy in the same exact pose, except
Funko loves the same mold.
That took me for a second.
Imagine this, bro. You're just like this. This is right in the middle of me and Sim. This big.
No.
You know. I have a lot more ideas actually of stuff that I want them to come out with when it comes to soda cans.
Yeah. So that leads me like kind of perfectly because you kind of just talked about it. What's your favorite 10-inch Funko Pop?
Yeah. My favorite of the ones we have in our collection or in general?
No, the ones that you have in your collection.
Oh, ones that we have in our collection.
I don't even know what we have in our collection.
Currently, my favorite is my brand new Superman Chase Walmart.
Wait, where did that come from?
Oh yeah, I
wasn't even here for that. What?
I didn't do an unboxing. It was when I brought like literally all those stuff from Macari, and they were just sitting here for months.
Why didn't you tell me? That's fucking badass.
That just shows you guys how much he pays attention to our videos.
Yo, secrets are coming out, yo.
Secrets are coming out.
But that's the thing. He literally buys stuff, and I don't know until like he hands me a box and say, "We're gonna open this." Like, what? Okay. But okay. Yeah, I like that one too. I think my favorite one is probably Mando.
Yeah, but that's not for today. See, I just showed her some things that came in the mail today.
You can't tease me with those. Oh no. Oh.
But that's my favorite currently. But I really like my Mandalorian and my Boba Fett.
I like how shiny Mando is.
10-inch one, because those are This one's just really cool because it's like one of the first metallic ones, so I like that. You know what I mean? Or a chrome 10-inch one.
He has the Pennywise one.
Yeah, I have Pennywise, and that's also. Oh man, it's hard to tell because that's one of my favorites too. Where he at? Oh, he's covered right now. But yeah, he's one of my favorites too.
Okay, I have to ask a question. Behind you, there's like a white post. Is that Michael Jackson? Do you see where I mean?
Right there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, that is. Behind this little section of pops, there's literally like a whole bunch of stickers of Michael Jackson. I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. So yeah, it's like a sticker of him.
So without hopefully not getting taken down, do you think he did those things to those kids back in the day?
You said, I hope we don't get taken down.
Man.
I'm trying to keep this as like PG as possible.
Right. No, I mean,
don't. I do.
I don't. No, I don't.
I think he did because he paid off all those people.
I don't.
Sorry. No, I don't think that he did.
He did it.
Because
Thank you.
the reason why I don't think is because like all those people that said it once he passed away, they all came out saying like, we did that for publicity, we did that for money, we did that for this.
Because maybe his family didn't want him to die with
one of the people that is like the most suspect for it, the person that they call about and talk to the most because he's still around and talk about it, is Macaulay Culkin, and Macaulay Culkin denies it still to this day.
Because
like, nothing's ever happened. He's exploited so much.
Oh boy, this is gonna turn. What have I started? Oh my
god!
Wait, here's the thing though.
Greatest musical moment
If you
ever.
see how his life turned out, some shit happened to him.
Yeah, no, it did.
It did. I didn't say that.
No, as a kid, and he was around Michael Jackson, and you know what I'm saying? It just don't add up, and it's just not right. He did it.
Hey, Todd Miggs, I agree with you right there. I separate the artist from the person, but I will not do that when it comes to R. Kelly. No. I don't separate them two. Them is the same.
I mean, he believes he can fly, so there you go. And
yeah, okay.
That was right there. I had to take it.
That was perfect. You snagged it right out the air and just.
But he also doesn't believe there's anything wrong with a little bump and grind. Anyways,
right.
I love Michael Jackson's music. I love his music. I just.
Right, and he says all the time, age ain't nothing but a number, and it's like, no, it is a big number. Numbers matter.
So, what is your most valuable pop, if you know what that is?
Currently, my most valuable pop is a DC 1 in 36 chance of a chase metallic. Look at how long this intro is. It's a metallic Green Lantern chase Funko Pop, and that's when they used to do 1 in 36 chances at chases. Now every pop is damn near 1 in 6 chance. You know.
Yeah.
My highest one, I think it's either Gus Fring or
Gus Fring. Or, no. No, I just bought you one of your. It's one of your toy. What's that show you watch? The anime. Oh, Bebop. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop. She's got a Cowboy Bebop pop that's worth something.
Oh, you guys have a Gus Fring? Did I hear that right?
Yep.
See, I don't want to give anything away because they're getting into the show, but like, how great was that show?
Oh my god, I love it.
Oh yeah,
I love it. I love Better Call Saul.
I haven't gotten into that yet.
It's really good. You should. It's really, really good. It's a prequel to it, so you kind of
yeah.
What happens before? It's crazy good.
Yeah, it's funny. I rewatched it and then I watched the movie because the movie came out way too late after, and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. So I go and rewatch. I'm like, oh, this makes sense. This is hard because you haven't watched it lately. Watch it.
Right. Here's the thing. I loved it so much. I watched 2 seasons of it. Didn't watch it no more.
It's you know Aaron Paul, right? Jesse Pinkman.
Yeah.
He was actually on The Price is Right, and and he was so hype. He went on there and he drank like 6 cans of Red Bull because the producers come out and they interview people because like they're not going to be like, hey, what's your name? It's Sam. They're like, okay, clearly you don't want to go to Contestants Row and meet Bob. So we got all hyped up on Red Bull, and he's like, "Man, Bob, like go watch it. It's the funniest thing." Apparently, I give up.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try that out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see that. What's up, Pat? What's going on?
Oh, I almost choked off of a hot fry over here. I'm over here tapping like I need something to drink.
Right, and I'm like, what are you tapping me for, bro? Like, shit, tell me, speak.
So, what's your favorite genre of Funko Pops? No, I guess it's Star Wars because you're talking about it so much.
It's Star Wars and WWE for me personally. I mean, and I like comedy, like stuff like the Super Bad Pops, Workaholics, Napoleon Dynamite, like anything that made me laugh watching that. I like those.
Y'all are really making me think.
But I do have a lot of I go off. You know what I mean? Because it's like one day it's about wrestling, but then one day it's about flocked pops. Then the next day it's about glow in the dark. You know what I mean? Blacklight right now is my favorite. You know.
I think history. So history ones are mine. I'm a history buff and I love history. And what's the like? Is it just people? I don't know. Because Edgar Allan Poe, like that's my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Right. I would say that's probably your ultimate favorite. But because do you have any history ones except for I think you do have one.
Ruth.
Yeah. She's only got one from that.
I can never pull
the
trigger. I can't buy it myself for some reason. Like I can't pull the trigger. Yeah, I wait for him to buy it, but he never does.
Well, I bought you the whole entire Die Hard set. I mean, Jesus.
He did.
You know what I'm saying?
He did.
I bought you the whole entire Die Hard set.
Whoa, you get the Kaye, really?
Yeah.
I won't say the second word, but
Kaye, mother clucker.
Somebody
giving it right to J.
Nice. So do you guys remember your first Funko chase?
So
many of them.
Yeah,
I was gifted it by his best friend. It's from Birds of Prey, Roman.
Yeah, Roman Sionis.
Yeah, that's my first chase. It's not worth a lot, but it was gifted, so I always keep in my collection.
Right. Except for when you tried to sell it that one time. I'm just kidding, Andrew. I never tried that. My very first one was actually one I had stumbled upon in the wild, which is very rare. Like you never get to like just stumble upon it. You ain't trying to look for one and then you find one. So my very first one, which took me like almost 6 months of collecting for me to bump into, was a Luke Skywalker on his ride. It was the pop ride that comes with a chase. That was the very first one, and I don't have it anymore. That's back in the day when I used to just like kind of collect them to sell them almost,
Yeah.
So that was my first.
So how many chases do you think, or if you know, how many chases do you have in your collection?
Dude, we got a lot of them.
We have a lot. Have we had to, is that including sodas?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say over 60.
No, it's way more than that.
I said over 60.
I mean, just in soda chases, we have at least 15 to 20. You know what I mean? So that's just that. Pops, I got so much more. I probably got maybe 150 chases in total in the house.
Yeah. Do you want to answer the question?
No, it's okay.
Okay. So which one out of all of your sodas and Funkos too? I'm curious. Which ones are your favorites?
The chases? All the glow in the dark. All the glow in the dark chases.
The expensive ones.
Yeah, the expensive ones.
Right. The expensive ones. Those are our favorites.
Actually, I don't like the red glow sodas because they kind of whack. They take a long time for them to glow and you actually see the glow. Mm-hmm. So all the glow ones except for the red ones, like the Stuff and Puff, because we have that one.
Yeah.
And Quiz. I wish Quiz was better, but
no, he's a good glow.
Nah, not
you know? Oh, I thought he was. My favorite line, one of my favorite lines is the Scott Pilgrim set, so I'm trying to collect all of those. So my favorite at least soda can is gonna be the Chase right here. I pulled the Chase, and we pulled a Chase and a common of the soda figure, Matthew Patel. 1 in 300.
Nice.
So yeah, club. The 300 club, like that, man. Yeah, that's crazy. What about you guys?
You want me to go first because I'm a little shorter? Okay, and it's funny because he bought. Well, okay, so he gave me a soda of Freddie Mercury because he already had it, and then of course and Diva Kind's gonna roll her eyes or throw something at me in about 2 seconds, but we went to Hot Topic and we saw like the Barney Stinson pop. The last one in the store, and I was like that red bike under the Christmas tree. I was like, woo!
Yeah. You could tell it's a bike. I mean, it's right.
Right. It's kind of like when you give like your significant other a car in those car commercials, and they have like the red bow on it, and they're like wrap up a Lexus, and they're like it's gonna be a car. Like, why did you put that bow on it? Like, it's a car. Like,
right. Exactly. Like, is it less special because I didn't put that big ass red bow on top of it?
Yeah.
Right. Yo, that is actually good, chap. He said that he ordered 3 pork chops and 3 Mr. Beans on Amazon Prime Day, and he pulled 1 Flock Chase pork chop and 1 Chase Mr. Bean, so it's 1 for 3 on both, which is definitely you beat the odds, bro.
Yeah. So, would you say your collecting is an addiction at this point, or still a hobby?
Oh,
I was waiting for that.
You know, it's completely just a hobby. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, it's totally an addiction.
I have to tell him like, yo, stop buying, and he still buys it. Stop buying it. Like, please stop.
I just bought Geeky Mama Bear's mystery box.
The only thing that he has permission without like talking to me, which he still buys stuff anyway, so I don't even know why I said that. But sodas, like, if you see a soda, grab it. You don't even have to ask me. But Funko Pops is like, we don't have space, yo. Like, stop buying them.
Yeah, we don't. We're trying to move too, so like we're going the opposite route by bringing stuff in this house. But yeah, it's an addiction for real. Like, if like legit, if I'm depressed or something bad happens, like all I really need to do is like purchase even a $10 like a common, you know what I'm saying? It just makes me feel better. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, as long as it has meaning, like I'm not gonna just buy a pop that I don't even relate to at all, and then it'll make me feel better. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like a woman in shop therapy. You know? Like, I don't mean to be sexist, but like my boyfriend broke up with me, got these new boobs.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Yo, there we go, KNL right there. Lord of the 7 Strings. Just because Proper was giving me shit. What's good?
All right, we have a few more Funko Pop questions before we're moving on to others. So, do you know the highest and lowest value of your Funko Pops?
The lowest value is the Artemis Fowl.
Artemis Fowl.
Yeah, it's $1.
It's worth $1.
Yo, that's valuable. You go to McDonald's, order off the value menu for $1.
You know what the thing was? Is that we actually pulled that in a mystery box, and he was the first one we opened up, you know, and looked at, and so I was like, when I first got it, it's like that telltale sign, like you know you're about to get something good because that first pop's value is $1. You know what I'm saying? So when I got that, I'm like, bro, you buy these for $8 to $13. How does the value go down to $1? How do you sell that to somebody? You have to give it away.
It's a paperweight at that point.
You said, buy me McDonald's and it's yours. You know, buy me a McDouble and it's all yours. You know, like, what are you gonna do with it?
It's great for dollar drink days. You know,
highest value one, like I said, is that.
And they brought high feedback. Yes.
Right. Yes. But the Chase Metallic Green Lantern is the highest value one that we got. At one point, the Freddy as Genie was our highest valued one when it first came out, because it was at like $1,700 when it first came out. Now it's worth like $400.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right. So now we're gonna get into the easier question, Paul.
Oh, please, thank you. I've been thinking so hard.
Those weren't easy questions. Those weren't easy.
They were not easy.
Questions.
They were not easy. First of all. Like,
yeah. Okay. So, what's your favorite concert you've been to?
Oh God.
That's a harder question for me to know. Other one.
My favorite. I love music and I love concerts.
DJ
Oki. That
I already knew
fire.
her answer. That was easy.
Which one?
Steve Aoki. He's so fucking.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
She wants to get caked, you guys. She wants.
Do you know it costs $500 just for him to put cake in your face?
I didn't know that.
What?
Yes, like when you go to concerts and he's caking people.
Yeah.
That's a gimmick. They pay $500 just for him to do that.
Wow.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That is absolutely bonkers. Like
Just so you know, babe,
that's my whole
it costs
car note.
$500 to get cake.
Right. I mean, you paying the car note, or am I paying the car note? Because man,
I'd rather
that's
get
crazy.
caked by Steve Aoki. That's priceless.
You said get the car repoed because at this point, getting caked is way more important. My favorite concert was the
Clearly a good time had.
The Backstreet Boys. Way back in the day, they came to Miller Park, which is now American
Miller Park.
Family Insurance
It's
Park,
Miller
whatever.
Park.
Yeah, what's with that? Home of the Brewers. Woo!
The Am
They were actually doing good this year.
Right. I ain't digging the name, but it is what it
I know
is.
Central's bad, but I won't get into that.
When that first relaunched with the the dome opening up and everything, Backstreet Boys came there and I was hyped. Like,
how old
let's
were you?
go. I was like, nah, I meant 12, maybe 11, 12.
Did your sister go? Was it because your sister was going?
It was no. I mean, no, that one wasn't. No,
that one. How many did you go to?
I mean, I've been to no. As far as Backstreet Boys, I only went to that one concert. But because my sister went to concerts, I had to be kind of like her bigger brother chaperone, to some concerts. But that wasn't that. I was a big Backstreet Boys fan and NSYNC fan. Like anybody that says that they wasn't, it's a liar.
They're fine.
They're a liar. You guys are too. You guys were at one point. Bye. Tell me you didn't like it.
Yo, I'm larger than life, but it's all good. Okay, so I gotta ask you this: who's better? Who's better, NSYNC or the Backstreet Boys?
Ooh, who looks better? NSYNC.
See, I prefer the Backstreet Boys.
The Backstreet Boys had longevity, but solely NSYNC, as separate artists, they made it further.
I think Backstreet Boys had better music, to be honest. Now that I'm thinking about it, they have better music. NSYNC was more mainstream and more popular, but Backstreet Boys had the better music. Yeah,
they definitely did, and they carried on, and even now, I think they still make music together. You know what I mean? As a group, so they came back.
His wife said you were her new best friend.
Oh yeah, because Backstreet Boys was good. Yeah, I know. BSB. What's
Backstreet
BSB?
Boys.
What's good? Pop makes no. He's like, what's BSB? Yeah, I'm like, what is that? I'll be right back.
Big fan.
Right. Now I'm out of here.
Okay. All right. Here comes an easy one. Okay, a male and female celebrity you'd like to take out to lunch.
Oh my God, you're trying to get us in trouble here?
He didn't say sex, he said lunch.
You won't let me take a female celebrity out to lunch.
I didn't say come back to your bedroom and do whatever, like go bananas.
You all know where lunch leads. No,
I didn't say liquid lunch. Like,
lunch leads to dinner.
So my female will be Michelle Obama. Will be my female.
Ooh.
I would say the Obamas. They just bomb, And then, Obama, he has a six-pack, so that's a plus.
Does he really?
Yes.
I have only seen him in the suit.
Dude, I didn't even know that. Like,
yeah,
what?
and he's killer at basketball. I'll play him in a game of basketball.
He does seem like he'd be down to earth and just like really cool.
Yeah.
Like he really does. Male for me, man. If Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I think that would be pretty cool because he's like all around, like I don't know anybody that doesn't like him. You know what I mean? Like in some form or fashion, whether you're a wrestling fan or you like his fitness stuff or you like his movies, like he's just all around like good at everything he does. You know what I mean? So I think him. If I did a female, if I took a female out to lunch, I don't want to get shunned out of the house. I don't want to get shunned out.
Would it be Jessica Alba? He likes Jessica Alba, so I think it might be Jessica Alba.
And back in the day, Jessica Alba. Nowadays, not so
Why are you
much,
saying like that?
Jessica Alba's ageless. Anyways.
Right, she is.
Don't comment on that, but...
I'm just saying that yeah, no, let's not get to that.
It's okay. I know he's never gonna meet her. So.
I honestly I don't know like really who would be the top of the list of a female I want to go out to lunch with.
Why are you gonna make it so hard? Just pick somebody.
Oh
Jessica
man,
Alba.
fucking Jessica Alba, I guess.
What about Bailey?
Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson. I think
Gargo.
I like Scarlett Johansson. Yeah. Right now, she's the best in Marvel as far as like.
I don't like the way you
go,
said
like,
that.
See, any way I would have said it would have been wrong. You guys got me in trouble. I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
You know what? You know, I mean, I've said it 100 times. You know, you should change your answer to Oprah. You can't go wrong with Oprah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Everybody gets a car.
Right. And you get a car. And you get. Hey, look underneath your computer desk. You get a car. You know, so it's like, what? Yeah, she would be paying for lunch. I'm not taking her out. She's taking me.
Do you know what her net worth is? I looked it up and I was like, damn, girl.
Billions. 2.1
billion.
Wow.
What do you do with all that money? Like,
who got no kids?
Wow, that is.
You know why she didn't have any kids? This is the most ridiculous. I've been on like an Oprah binge lately. She claims her show was like something she gave birth to, and like everybody was like her kid to her. I'm like, Oprah, come on, you and Stedman were having problems. Call it for what it is.
Everyone's my children. Like what? No.
Yeah. And then Jada Pinkett Smith made some speech. I'm like, Jada. No, Jada. I don't want to hear you, Jada. You cheated. Cheater, Jada.
You cheater.
That entanglement.
That entanglement. Come on, man.
Anyway. So, speaking of wrestling, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, who is your favorite wrestler, new and old school?
My favorite wrestler of old school was Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
My favorite wrestler of now is
I'm gonna see what you're gonna say because I'll be surprised if it's not this person.
Want to be John Cena?
Probably Seth Rollins.
Wow, not the Miz.
Or Randy Orton. I changed my mind. Randy Orton's still wrestling. That's my favorite.
Dude, I forgot about him. We haven't seen
I
him
did
in
for a little second. Yeah.
My old school is Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
And new school is Drew McIntyre.
What kind of, wait a second. Y'all both went, yeah, when it was a Stone Cold answer.
Yo, because Stone Cold was like a no BS kind of guy. I got one bear, two bears.
Dude, those beers came from fucking out of nowhere.
Yeah, right?
Like, it was nowhere, bro. Like, what?
The whole middle finger thing, and then now that it's PG or whatever, he can't. He only does this, or he did.
Right. Now you can't even. Right. No.
Yeah. I'm like, we know you want to do it. Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it.
So, do you kind of prefer AEW or WWE? Because I know a lot of people have gone to. You told me a lot of people have gone to AEW. I almost said ANW. I'll be honest. The way it's written, I'm like ANW.
Yo, that was a good food chain.
AEW. I think WWE is kind of too theatrical sometimes, too into themselves, and not into giving a good show or performance. And I think it's hindered by Vince McMahon. Like, once he dies, I kind of see what they're going to turn it into. Unless he puts it in his will that they have to do it a certain way.
He's actually planning to sell the company very soon.
To who? Probably Triple H.
To NBC.
Just
I don't know. I don't know, man.
A network.
A network.
I don't see it. I don't see him going past his daughter and Triple H, who are like, you know, they made NXT like popular. You know what I'm saying? And it's obviously it's their most popular product of the three brands, and it's like skyrocketing in popularity. So, I mean, you know, he knows obviously that it'd be in good hands with them. So I don't see him going off and giving it to somebody else. Like, it was passed down from his father, so why not pass it down to your family? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like he would disrespect his father's legacy like that.
He's
you know,
ready for money though. He's always
he is greedy with money, but the thing is that he really is set for the rest of his life, even if that's 3 years away. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he's set. You know, but
Top Minx, what's his Instagram? Because I'm about to start following him.
who?
Stone Cold Steve Austin. He said you should follow him on Instagram.
Probably
That ought to be interesting.
No, it's not. It's not.
maybe just Steve Austin.
Maybe.
Who knows? WWE Steve Austin. I don't know. That's what a lot of people's Twitters and stuff are.
So who's your favorite diva then? Maybe past, present. Oh gosh.
Okay, I was gonna say, damn, Kern and past again.
Yeah.
Dang it. Past favorite was China. She was amazing. She was dope. I had a lot of respect for the high flying Lita, but my favorite was China. You know what I'm saying? She broke a lot of molds, like first ever, woman to go in a Royal Rumble match, like first woman to ever pin a dude for a man title, you know what I'm saying? Like Intercontinental Champion. Stuff like that is really cool. And then nowadays I would say Charlotte Flair. The best.
Didn't you just talk about her the other day?
Yeah,
What did he say? What did you say?
I don't know.
Those bad or good?
I wasn't listening because I haven't watched wrestling in so long. But
it wasn't good.
But it was like something about Charlotte Flair, and I'm like, okay, what?
I didn't really watch or remember watching old school, so the only one I really remember that was more mainstream was China. But new school, Bianca Belair. She's badass.
Nice.
Oh, Bianca Belair is nice, yeah, for sure. She's really moving up there, into the tops.
Yeah, she deserves it. She's a great
Mhm.
Okay,
and her promos are good too. You know what I mean? She's not stale on the mic.
Right. Yeah.
You know who's really good at promos is Paul Heyman. I don't care what anybody says. That man can do a mean promo.
Hands down, one of the top best promo cutters of all time. You know what I mean? But the thing is, like, The Rock did it on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? Because he would be everywhere. So he gets time. Paul Heyman gets time in between to work on what he's gonna say. You know what I mean? Because he might not talk for almost a week or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely.
I like this question. Which one did you prefer, D-Generation X or Evolution?
What? D-Generation X, of course. I mean,
no comment.
I like Evolution, but I thought you were honestly gonna pair D-Generation X with NWO because they were the two going head-to-head in battles of the
New World Order,
and stuff. Honestly, and that one would have been NWO for me. But between D-Generation X and Evolution, though, I love Evolution, but Evolution, they were not nearly as innovative and game-changing as DX was. DX broke the mold from TV being a certain way into it being sex appeal, yelling at your boss, stuff like that, breaking molds and barriers, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So I get that for sure.
So what's your favorite WWE pay-per-view?
Oh, all year round. I like the Royal Rumble. That's probably my favorite one because you never know who's gonna come out, and it's a surprise, and then who's gonna go to WrestleMania, and then what show is he gonna go to? You know what I'm saying? Once he wins the Royal Rumble, so that's and it all stems from being in the Royal Rumble. So I like seeing those people come in and they be at number one, last all the way until 40 minutes, and then get their ass tossed out. You know what I'm saying? It's dang, you came in so close, and then he gets tossed out. And it's just everything around it. Second would be Money in the Bank because it's kind of almost the same thing.
Yeah.
6 random people, you never know.
You said one. You always do that.
I always do that. I always have a backup.
Because mine was gonna be Money in the Bank. I like that.
So what was your favorite era of WWE so far?
Attitude.
Agreed.
I had two there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I mean, Ruthless Aggression was obviously pretty good too because you had people like Eddie Guerrero in there, Rey Mysterio. You had, man, so many good ones in there. Brock Lesnar, all of them, when they first started. So yeah, that was a good era too, but not as good as the Attitude Era.
Who's your favorite tag team? There's been so many of them.
Either the Hardy Boys or the New Day. It's one of them too, because the Hardy Boys weren't good at cutting promos, but they were really innovative in doing like offensive, crazy moves. You know what I mean? But as far as all around, like a really good team, like good at wrestling, good at social media stuff, outside of wrestling, acting, all that stuff, it's gotta go New Day.
Not the
I'm gonna turn out the question for a second. Street Profits. They're a good tag team. I like them a lot. But I don't know
all time.
He didn't say all time. Yes, he did. No, he didn't.
No, I didn't say all time.
Oh,
someone's not.
I'm just curious on what your favorite one was. Kind of like a favorite color. It could change.
Yeah, I mean that's like when you guys ask me what's your favorite color, I'm like, oh shit, I like black, green, red, blue, purple, whatever. I don't know, any day of the week. I don't know.
Nice. Do you still have your wrestling champion? Or so what is this?
Do you still have your wrestling belt collection?
Yeah.
I've been doing research on you, and I saw one of your first videos. You had all the belts.
Yep, I definitely still have them. They're all right.
There's no space for them.
They're all bunched up in here, and then I have my more real and expensive belts over there. But to my newest collection, which a lot of people might not know unless they went on Instagram, this is actually my newest belt. So I'll show it off for you guys.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
It's a Macho Man.
That is really cool.
It's just like a commemorative like little piece right there. So it's smaller, you know what I mean?
Thought it was a violin for a second.
It's like you can't wear it right, but
yeah.
Definitely. You guys got any wrestling belts?
No,
not at the time.
He's like, no, we're grown men. We'll do that.
Like I was into wrestling, and I thought it was like the coolest thing. I'm like, yo, man, they're like hitting the hell out of each other, man. They're like, yeah. And then my uncle was like, this is like fake and scripted, right? And I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about, man. Shut up, bro. Shut up. And then I kind of just stopped watching after a while.
Dude, that's hilarious because I swear I cried when my cousin told me that wrestling wasn't real. I was like, serious?
You're like, what? It's like hearing Santa Claus is
real. You said Razor Ramon isn't real? Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I cried. I cried. I was like, you don't know what you're talking about. You're a delusional old man. I love my uncle. Oh, anyways, what's your favorite TV show or movie? Probably Breaking Bad.
Oh,
definitely not.
Favorite TV show is Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, okay.
Steph, I can watch that. Like, I literally watch it damn near every night when I go to bed.
Favorite TV show is wrestling, WWE. I watch it. Literally, it's the longest reigning WWE, television show. That's my favorite show. I was trying to think. I'm like, literally, like, I like a lot of different shows. Law and Order. Boom.
We love SVU. I fall asleep to that, too.
You got to watch the SVU.
Can I tell him the story? Can I tell him the story?
You can tell him whatever you want.
Okay, so we were watching Law and Order, right? And it was like the OG Law and Order with like Jerry Orbach, kind of that older guy. So they would have the law at the beginning, then the order, the courtroom stuff in the end of it, right? So have you guys watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so at the beginning of the episode, right, it was a little fuzzy, but there was like a man in a police suit because they're like, officers, there's like this woman on a bench, right? And then I saw from what I could see from the face and the voice, I'm like, that's Charles Boyle. And you're like, what? I'm like, yeah, that's Officer Boyle. And then we had to pause it because we had to get started. But I'm like, yo, you got to call Peralta. You got to call the Captain Raymond Holt. You got to call Santiago. Call Gina Linetti if you have to. Like, you gotta call them all, man. And I just couldn't take it seriously. I was like, we gotta skip ahead, man. Like, I just can't.
Was it actually that person?
Yeah, it was before he became Brooklyn Nine-Nine. This is years before.
Crazy, bro. That is.
And I'm
crazy.
like, dude, I can't take you seriously. Like,
it is crazy how shows intertwine, like with Sons of Anarchy and didn't you say it goes off into even what's the other show with the bald-headed guy? The Shield.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they have like because it's all from the same like creator, so they use some of the characters and then they throw people in and out and like kind of like use them.
So like she told me that the Shield actually has like parts of the Sons of Anarchy, like they like kind of almost they relate to each other in a way. So if you pay attention to like the like real close details, they mention certain characters in there and stuff. So I was like, damn, that's crazy. That's cool.
And then remember we were watching the other Law and Order? Yeah. Neil Patrick Harris comes on, and we're like, Barney, get out of the strip club, bro! Like you're with somebody. And then of course when they get interrogated, right? I love Criminal Intent because the one guy gets all up in your face, and he's like, "You did it. Like I know you did it, but
right. He does do that, bro. You did that perfectly impression.
Yeah, I love that guy. Gordon,
I know you fucking did it.
So anyway, and then obviously when they're getting interrogated, right, they have a lawyer, right? I'm like, what do you think the odds are that Marshall Erickson is this lawyer? And then they pan to it and it's not him. I'm like, yeah, you're screwed. If Marshall's not your lawyer, dude, like I know this is a different show, different character, but and D and I, we were just laughing about it the whole time, and you see John like the whole time he's like literally following it, and he's like, you guys did not pay attention to a single second of that episode. I'm like, nah, we were just so caught up in the whole Barney Stinson thing,
right?
And now Marshall's not his lawyer, and you're like, yeah, you guys didn't follow the episode. And I'm like, no,
it's weird when like when you see somebody in there, like when you see like Ludacris just come out of nowhere or something, you're like, Luda, what you doing over here? You know what I mean? Like, dang, what was I gonna say? Oh, do you guys know where, or I mean, you might even be able to answer this, where we can watch Criminal Intent? Because I want to run through Canada. I want to run through
Amazon Prime.
We have Prime, so we could watch that. Like on like a free thing, or do I have to order like through something like Showtime through? You know what I mean?
You think it's a free thing?
Because I'm trying to watch that one because we've pretty much seen every episode of SVU like a million times over. We fall asleep to it, so it's like we need to find.
Seriously though,
right? I'm like I still want to hear the boom boom dum 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 dum, but I want to see the other ones. Like, come on, man.
Hey, the new one with Stabler, that's pretty good.
I like good. That one. Yeah, do you guys like that one?
Yeah. My favorite one.
Oh, the new one that came out.
No, what's it called?
Yeah, they're making new SVUs apparently.
Yeah, I know, I saw that.
Yeah, they are. They're intertwined with each other, you guys.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Because I'm like, this has been done.
They're already out, bro. You need to watch them.
Like, yeah, no. Because I see them come on. I'm like, what's Marissa Hargitay? Like, what?
Right, and they literally intertwine with each other. So they're two totally different like shows and two totally different like things going on. But Stabler's show and SVU still kind of crosshair, each other. And then it's really cool because they're up to date with everything. So they're wearing their COVID masks and all that stuff.
I did see that. Yes. Yeah. I've seen a few shows like that.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool to see like that first one of the newest season of SVU because that's where it started. You see them putting their masks on. I'm like, no. But then it's stupid because they'll literally be. It's stupid at the same time because they'll be all together and they won't be social distance and then they'll take their mask off. It's kind of like, what was the point? You know what I mean? Like, it was still cool to have that little hint of like reality in it.
Yeah, I love that. So, what was your guys' favorite cartoon growing up?
Ooh, dang, man, you guys got a man. I like I liked Rocket Power,
Powerpuff Girls.
Nice.
Powerpuff Girls.
Yo, I hated the Powerpuff Girls at first. You know what I mean? Power.
They hate you too for saying their name.
I hated Powerpuff Girls at first because like it would just like the theme song would be on late at night and just playing.
Wait, scratch that. Like, Kim Possible, that was good too. Damn,
but there's a lot of good ones. Right, SpongeBob. Fairly Odd Parents. Like I loved all of that stuff. So
Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, that was awesome, man.
What cartoons did I watch?
Right. What did you guys watch?
Yo, Art Attack was a bop, man. I watched Bananas in Pajamas. That was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Two bananas and pajamas. Yeah, right.
I had a sprinkler of that for like the longest time, and I'm like, yes.
Yo, where are those Funko Pops at?
Right?
They would be the same mold, like, you know. If you lost the box for one, you could just put them in the other one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would never tell the difference.
I watched Uh-Oh. That wasn't really a cartoon. That was just a good show.
Which one?
There was a show called Uh-Oh, and
I never heard of that.
it might just be a Canadian thing,
Mhm.
but it was kind of, I asked somebody who was older, and it was like kind of a spin-off of You Can't Do That on Television. It's like a show before I was even alive. But so what they would do, I forget the whole premise of it, but they would do challenges. And I guess if you lost, you go in this like kind of chamber thing, and it was yellow, and they would close the chamber. And this guy who had like a mask on with like holes and a zipper and stuff, we know what that's about.
Right. We know what that's about.
Yeah. He would like dump slime on you. And apparently one of the teachers that I almost went to school with was on that show. I was like, oh, you want to? Oh, that's so cool. But yeah,
right, that's cool when you see stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, Blue's Clues. Yeah, I forgot about Blue's Clues.
Yo, what was that show that like they would do like it would be like English dubbed over the like Asian doing like these challenges. You know what I mean, to try to get to the end. Those were hilarious. Those were hilarious. I don't know what they're called though. That was funny.
He shows me these like all the time, and I just like I'm dead inside. Like,
right, I love those. Those are so stupidly funny. Like, I'm going to the moon. And it's like, right? Like what?
As you can see in this clip, they are on their way to the moon.
Right. I loved it. Man, that was my stuff back then.
He's actually trying to find it like right.
Hey, favorite cartoons? Yo, you gotta say, you know, South Park was that thing to watch. Like you're trying to be sneaky from your parents at night. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna watch South Park. You know what I mean? That was the show too.
I love Family Guy. I watched it. Funny enough, I watched it in Quebec. And for those that don't know about Quebec, they speak French there, so everything was in French. So then I couldn't remember it. So then I went home and I watched it. And then, am I allowed to do it? Would you care if I do the voice?
You go for it.
So and then because I've watched so much Family Guy, I will screw with people. I'll be like, you know, Brian, I have to tell you a bit of a secret. You're not actually my best friend. Rupert is my best friend, and if you could call Lois and tell her to get some Cool Whip, much appreciated. Thanks, Brian. And people are like, whoa, what?
Did you ever play phone call people with the voice?
Everybody has caller ID now, but
nah.
Star 600.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this isn't 1984. Everybody's got like caller ID now.
Man,
if I was around in the 80s, I would have done some stuff, but
right, you said I'm gonna call everybody. You said Mr. Squiggles. Bees Poppin said Mr. Squiggles.
I don't know Mr. Squiggles.
I don't know what that is either. I thought maybe that was a Canadian thing or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we watched a show called Art Attack. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
Nope.
Okay. It's a good show. This is an Art Attack. This is an Art Attack. This is Art. I don't know if we'll get copyrighted. I hope not for that. But oh yeah, there really isn't a whole lot I can't make fun of. But yeah, even at work, I'll be like, my boss will be like, do the voice, and I'll be like, Brian, it's awfully cold here, Brian. I might need another heater, Brian. Could you bring it, Brian? And and apparently people were giving me like a standing O and stuff. People were clapping. I'm like, thanks, guys, appreciate it, Brian.
Yeah, I got a cousin that's really good at doing the Heath Ledger Joker. You know, he's like really good at doing that. And I was like, what? Like super cool. Like, and a lot of people be doing that with him too. Like, man, you're really good at that.
Yeah. Yeah, boy, he played that role. I haven't even seen the movie, but he played that role so well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I have to sneeze.
How have you not seen the movie?
Excuse me. That's how live we are. So earlier, you were talking about anime. What's your favorite anime? show?
Okay, let me think.
There's this one show that I started watching. It's called The Promise of Neverland, and it's really
Okay, tell us more.
it's really scary. They eat children, and the children don't know that they get eaten after a certain age, and then they find out, and they all escape from like this huge like camp. It's like really crazy, but it's like I have to wait for the sub to come out because I don't know anything about dubs. So.
Look, Pokemon. Gotta be the best one. You know what I'm saying? Gotta catch them all, man. No, I actually like this thing. It's called Studio Ghibli. What's up, peanut butter? I like this thing called Studio Ghibli, and it's like, he was his own thing. Kawi Miyazaki or whatever.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah. No, that's like Ponyo and stuff.
Okay.
He made Ponyo, and he made all these dope, like, he made Totoro, My Neighbor Totoro, and stuff. He made all of those, and I like those movies. Those are really good, so all his movies are dope. That's my anime.
Yours is what, Naruto or something?
Naruto?
Naruto. No, that's how much anime I watch.
I didn't even really watch anime before I met him. I just got into it on my own.
I like My Hero Academia too. That's good.
That's my only soda chase that I have is the My Hero Academia one.
Oh, the Deku?
Oh, okay, yeah, we have that one. I had to buy that one.
We just bought literally 6 to try to get the chase All Mights yesterday on the Funko shop. Yep. So wait,
Yeah, lucky.
Nice.
Right.
That's the best one though.
Right,
like,
that's
when you
the
make a
best.
return and just buy one. Yeah.
No, I mean you don't even have to make a return. How many times have we bought just one and got the chase?
Never.
Yeah, we only got one Bob Ross.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's making a big comeback. The Bob Ross thing, like.
Right, we got Bob Ross. Yeah, for sure.
Man, I'm just gonna put this little tree in the corner and.
Dude,
and
most soft-spoken dude ever.
I could fall asleep to him talking.
Right. Yeah. He's like, we're just gonna put a little bird there.
Do you guys remember the Family Guy thing? And we're just gonna put a little bush in the corner. If you tell anybody about that bush, he knows what I mean.
Dude, hilarious, man.
Oh, I watch a lot of Family Guy.
I know, I can tell.
Anyways, you want to ask anything?
I think we're gonna be ending because it's already been an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, it has been.
Yeah, I got about 3 minutes. So we got 3 minutes to interview you guys, right?
Go for it.
Okay. You got any questions? Yeah. How did you guys stumble upon our channel? Like, was there something, maybe some kind of genre that you were looking up, and then one of our, thumbnails popped up or something, or
I think it was actually your Instagram that I found, and then I found your channel after that.
Nice.
Because that's just like really cool because you guys are, from Canada. It's not like you guys are from like down the street. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's cool. It's cool. I mean, that's also cool bumping into people, that you like make content and they live down the street.
Have
like,
you guys ever met any other YouTubers in person?
No.
No.
Do you want to?
Yo, we met you guys. This is like the highlight of my day. I'll be honest.
Dude, like literally, like we're I would say we're probably the most visitingest YouTubers.
I think we're most willing to like.
Right, we're the most willing to go and meet people.
But then we might get killed. I don't know. So
right.
I might just bite us in that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm planning a trip next year to go to the States and meet a couple of YouTubers, a few friends that are YouTubers.
I mean, we're right by a Canadian.
Right,
border.
we're not that far. What are we, like 6
Yeah.
hours away or something?
Yeah, not that far.
Yeah, we're not that far.
Yeah.
So it's not completely impossible. Like, we want to go see that tower. Like, that looks baller.
CN Tower?
Yeah.
Oh, it's nothing that's cracked up to be. You see it and you're like, oh, okay.
Dude said, that's that. Okay.
Yeah, because I used to go to Toronto every Tuesday and look at it. So because we have to wrap up, what are your guys' future plans for your YouTube channel? Wow, that was quite a mouthful.
Like as far as like what's the glass ceiling, or what do we have coming up within the next like couple?
Yeah. Do you want to tease your subscribers?
Oh shoot. Okay, we got a battle with Pop Migs. And that's gonna be super sweet. We got a $100 battle with unboxing treasures, mystery boxes, and then we're also battling some cans with him. And then we've got
a baby.
We got a baby on the way, yeah. So that'll at some point be a part of the channel. But
congrats!
Within the more like coming up stuff, we have $100 box battles with like 4 different channels right now. Like we got a whole bunch of good stuff coming up.
Yeah,
right.
Some wrestling. We haven't did wrestling lives in a little bit just because I don't know. I haven't been feeling it, but I think that we're gonna start doing it again, especially with more of the pay-per-views coming up. Because they were so sporadic this time around. They weren't like back to back like they first did when COVID happened. So we kind of have more space. So now that they're coming, again, we'll be doing more of those.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, that's what we got going on. What about you guys? What do you got going on?
I don't actually have a YouTube channel.
Oh well, you do kind of. You're part of this one, right?
I mean, you're part of the group of this channel.
I'm like the group. What did my mom call it? The group of lot of tots. I don't know what that means, but
what we have coming up is a couple more podcasts. We have one for next Friday with the Pops and Props, and then we have one on Saturday with the Bath the Guy.
Oh, Bath. Boy. Yeah. That's gonna be interesting.
That's gonna be interesting because he's not.
Do you guys normally upload around this time or go live around this time, or did you guys make it like a kind of special because of our time zones?
No, we usually do Thursdays at 6, but like we do, if we have to, we do change times and hours, days for people.
Yeah, like next week we have to because we're celebrating Canada Day. Woo! Yay, Canada! But
Canada Day.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll make this quick because I know you guys have to go, but I actually shout out to Humber College. He went there too, different times. I just graduated from radio broadcasting, so like the camera thing I'm a little new to. Like everything I do, the camera picks up. So see, if I did that on radio, you guys wouldn't have known that I just did a little wave. But so it's kind of good practice for me because I haven't been doing a whole lot of being behind a microphone and talking and all that stuff. So good for me to get back in the swing of it.
Well, I mean, it hasn't been dull this entire time. Like you've done a good job, man. You know
thank you.
Yeah, I've been very entertained. This is the most fun I've had in a long time.
Right. Same here.
No, like seriously, when you can have like a really good conversation.
I didn't even know it was an hour and a half.
Honestly.
Yeah, I didn't either. He's like, shut up, Sam. It's an hour and a half.
Right. If I didn't have to work, God dang life. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't have to pay bills, we could be on here all night,
Yeah.
Like, man, if we didn't have to pay bills.
Thank you so much for coming on, guys. We really do appreciate it. We know you got 100 things to do. Hey, we heard your cute kids in the back. I wish they would come say hi, but
yeah, we got.
They always want to. You guys want?
Yeah, you guys want to say hi.
If you guys have time, I know you have to get going, but
Jolie, Sophie,
Joel, come here.
Oh, one of them is named Sophie. That's a good name.
Yeah.
Sophie and Jolie. Yeah.
Sophie and Jolie. It's my dog's name, Sophie.
There's Jolie. There's Jolie right there.
Hi.
Here, you go by. Go by Justin. I want to be your sister.
So this is our 4-year-old. His name is Jolie.
How are you today, buddy?
You see them? He said good. Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a little bit of a speech impediment right now, so we're like working on getting his speech up good. But he's so smart. He can build anything in Minecraft. He can play any game and kick all of our butts. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's so good. And this is Sophie right here.
Hi. How are you?
Good. She's the aspiring YouTuber right here. This is an aspiring YouTuber right here. Like, she literally practices off of our phones and like we'll come back later and see a video like, "Hi, my name is Sophie. Welcome to my YouTube channel." Blah, blah. Like it's so cute.
He's like, why are you telling everybody that?
Okay, you know what? I'll tell you an embarrassing story. I used to wait for the bus. I don't know if they do it there, but I would wait on the driveway for my bus to come by in the morning to take me to school. And my mom, thank God she never told me this because I would stop. But she was like, I would do fake like newscasts. I'd be like, oh yeah, so from the corner of, and I won't say the street name, but from the corner of this and this, it's very sunny and cloudy right now with a low pressure system coming in from the northwest. And I'm like, oh God, that's embarrassing. But so don't be embarrassed. There to start.
So we actually have another. Oh, where'd he go?
He walked away.
We actually have two of my nephews living with us as well. And he was just out here, you know, trying to peek in here. But yeah, we got a whole house full of children that's in here. We got another one coming.
And they keep
And
telling
then
me I'm hungry.
My eldest daughter's not here right now. She's at her mother's house. But
Okay.
yeah, so yeah, that's the gang right there. This is Jolie Pop. That's Sunny Pop. That's our YouTube names for them. Sunny Pop and Jolie Pop.
That's
Yeah.
so cute. All right, appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. I say we do this again. This was fun because we saw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please, yeah.
Right, let's go. You know, we can get more into wrestling if y'all want to. We can get into all this stuff. Like we can invite you to our channel for a wrestling podcast if y'all want. You know.
Yeah.
Anytime, any day. Let's go. Let's
For
mystery
sure.
box battle. You ever want to battle me and no mystery?
You see
box?
how excited he is?
I'm just
He's
saying,
just trying to do
let's go.
everything with you guys.
Yeah, for sure. But no, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much for doing this. It's been a blast.
Thank you guys for thinking of us.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, awesome. All right, have a great day. Thanks everybody for watching.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Keep it popping.
Happy